Have you ever noticed? Minds are fidgety things. They never seem to rest, always jumping from one thought to another. Like a bored child in a church pew, they simply cannot sit still. It's as if our thoughts have a life of their own, constantly seeking new avenues to explore. One minute you're focused on a task, the next you're pondering the geopolitical implications of squirrels. It's a whirlwind of activity up there. Don't worry, it's entirely natural. This constant mental chatter is something we all experience. It's part of being human. In fact, it's hardwired into our very being. Our brains are designed to be this way, always active, always processing. Our brains, those 3-pound universes inside our skulls, are restless by design. But why? What purpose does this serve? Why are we cursed or perhaps blessed with this endless internal chatter? Is it a flaw or is it a feature? The answer, my dear reader, lies in the fascinating world of neuroscience and the evolutionary journey of humankind. Our ancestors needed this mental agility to survive. Buckle up, things are about to get interesting. We're about to dive into the depths of our minds and uncover the secrets of our restless brains. Deep within our brains, nestled amongst the intricate folds and fissures, lies a fascinating network known as the default mode network, or DMN. This network is a complex web of interacting brain regions that becomes active when our minds are at rest, not focused on the outside world. Think of it as the brain's very own screensaver, a mode that activates when we're not engaged in specific, goal-oriented tasks. Just like a screensaver on a computer, it kicks in when we're idle. When not actively engaged in a task, the DMN kicks in, sending our thoughts on a delightful, albeit often unproductive, tangent. This is when we find ourselves lost in thought, daydreaming, or simply letting our minds wander. This meandering mental pathway is responsible for daydreaming, reminiscing about the past, and even worrying about that tiny stain on your shirt that nobody else even noticed. It's a space where our minds can roam freely, exploring memories and fantasies. It's the source of both our greatest creative breakthroughs and our most profound anxieties. The DMN allows us to connect seemingly unrelated ideas, fostering creativity and innovation, yet it can also lead us down paths of worry and self-doubt. The DMN, you see, is a double-edged sword. While it can inspire incredible creativity and problem-solving, it can also be the breeding ground for anxiety and rumination. Understanding this network helps us appreciate the delicate balance our brains maintain between productivity and introspection. To understand our restless minds, we must journey back in time to a world vastly different from our own. Imagine, if you will, our early ancestors roaming the African savanna, a place teeming with life and danger. Their survival depended on constant vigilance, scanning the horizon for predators and prey, always ready to react at a moment's notice. This need for alertness favored a brain that was never truly at rest, always on the lookout for the next opportunity or threat. It was a matter of life and death. Fast forward to the present day, and our environment has changed dramatically. Skyscrapers replace trees, and the hum of traffic replaces the sounds of nature. Yet our brains, those ancient relics, haven't quite caught up. They still operate as if we're in the savannah, constantly on high alert. We're still wired to be on high alert, even when surrounded by the comforts of modern life. The constant notifications, the endless stream of information, it all keeps our brains in a state of perpetual vigilance. No wonder we struggle to find peace in a world of constant stimulation. Our ancient brains are overwhelmed by the modern world's demands. It's like trying to meditate in a disco. The noise, the lights, the distractions, they all make it nearly impossible to find a moment of calm. But there is hope. By understanding our brain's ancient wiring, we can learn to create environments that promote peace and mindfulness, even in our busy modern lives. Simple practices like taking breaks from screens, spending time in nature, and practicing mindfulness can help us find balance. It's about creating moments of stillness amidst the chaos. So while our brains may still be wired for the savannah, we can learn to navigate the smartphone era with a little more peace and tranquility.